Alright, folks, meet the OnePlus 13, the first flagship of 2025. This year there are some really solid upgrades, a couple of downgrades, and some cool surprises that I can't wait to share with you. So let's dive straight into the full review of the OnePlus 13. First off, I'm loving the design changes OnePlus made with this phone. Honestly, I was never really a fan of that odd-shaped camera module on the older models, but they finally nailed it here. It's like the camera module has finally freed itself. Plus, the curved screen. Now it's quad curved, which feels much more practical than just a basic curved panel. It's a nice middle ground between flat and extreme curves. And here's a cool bonus. It's actually lighter, thinner, and smaller than last year's model. And if you're into premium feels, there's an option with a vegan leather back. And trust me, the microfiber leather here feels different than what you get on a Moto phone. Now let's talk about the in-hand feel. Surprisingly, it feels super comfortable despite weighing over 200 grams. It's not heavy at all, and it just sits perfectly in your hand. OnePlus has also stepped it up in terms of durability. For the first time, their flagship has a true flagship-grade IP rating, plus Gorilla Glass 7 protection on the back and ceramic guard on the front. And did I mention the IR blaster on top and the fast Type-C port at the bottom? Plus, the alert slider's still here, a bit heavier, but still hanging strong. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the dreaded green line issue. Both OnePlus and its users had a rough time with this last year, but here's the good news. OnePlus now offers a lifetime warranty for the green line issue, so no more worrying about that. Big win for the brand and users. Moving on to the display, it's stunning. A sharp 2K LTPO 4.0 display with 120Hz refresh rate and an impressive 1600 nits peak brightness. Whether you're indoors or out, it holds up. But the real game changer is that LTPO 4.1 tech, which allows the phone to switch refresh rates faster based on what's on screen. This results in better battery life. And the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner is a nice upgrade from the old optical one. Plus, there's a glove mode for wintry days. I watched Squid Game Season 2 and a bunch of movies, and the experience was amazing. The stereo speakers are loud and clear too. Not quite as good as the iQOO 13, but still really solid for a flagship. Now battery life. Wow. This phone packs a massive 6,000 mAh silicon carbon battery, but it's still lighter than the OnePlus 12. Whoever came up with this new battery tech deserves a high five because it's a game changer. In my day-to-day use, which included gaming, photos, WhatsApp, and calls, I was easily getting 8 to 9 hours of screen time with battery to spare. In the PC Mark battery test, it ran for 20 hours and 13 minutes. Impressive, right? And when it comes to charging, the 100 watts charger can take it from 0 to 100% in just 36 minutes. Plus, the 50 watts wireless charger boosted it from 19 to 56% in 30 minutes. Insane! With this new battery, you won't be reaching for the charger often, unless you're charging other devices, but sadly, it's not a PD charger. Performance-wise, this phone is a beast. With the Snapdragon 8 Elite, 16 gigs of DDR5X RAM, and 512 gigs of UFS 4.0 storage, it breezes through everything. Benchmarks in gaming are smooth as butter. I ran a bunch of high-end games like BGNI and Genshin Impact without any hiccups. And the new cooling system keeps the phone cool even after 45-minute sessions. No heating issues, ever. Software-wise, Oxygenos 15 is a huge upgrade. It's super smooth with fluid animations, and you get cool AI features like Unblur, Reflection Eraser, and AI Search that digs through your documents to find exactly what you need. Plus, the new Share with iPhone feature works like a charm. As for the cameras, OnePlus has always had a tricky relationship with camera performance, but they've really stepped it up this time. The main sensor and selfie camera stay the same, but the ultra-wide gets a slight upgrade. The telephoto lens, however, got downgraded to a 50-megapixel tri-prism lens, which isn't as great as the 64-megapixel periscope lens from the OnePlus 12. But still, you get 4K 60 frames per second video, and it looks amazing. During the day, photos are sharp with plenty of detail, although you'll notice some color boosting, classic Hasselblad styling. The ultra-wide shots are nice, but they don't match the main sensor exactly. The telephoto does a good job though, offering accurate colors and solid details. Low-light photography is where the OnePlus 13 really shines. Nighttime shots still look sharp, with nice, vivid colors. The macro feature didn't wow me though. The new macro mode uses the ultra-wide and main cameras for close-ups, but it's not as effective as I'd hoped, especially since the new tri-prism lens isn't great for macro shots. Portraits look solid, but edge detection could be better. The skin tones are a bit reddish, but overall, the detail is there. As for selfies, they come out sharp with great skin tones, even when shooting in tough lighting situations. In 4K 60 frames per second videos, they look great too. Lastly, connectivity is on point. No issues with networks, and there's 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, and NFC support. The only thing I wish for is dual SIM support. A lot of people have been asking for it. So, what's the final verdict on the OnePlus 13? It's a great phone for the price. After using it for a while, I can confidently say it's a solid upgrade from the OnePlus 12. With a stunning design, great battery life, top-notch performance, and an awesome software experience, this phone ticks all the boxes. You can definitely go for this one if you're looking for a flagship in 2025. That's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care.